I'm going to share with you a little bit about my story of being involved with Momentous. Some of you have heard it before, and some of you haven't. But I started with Momentous in June of 2011. Received a phone call from Tim Sparkman. And I've had my ups in life, I've had my downs in life, and at the point in time when I got started with Momentous, it was at a time in my life when I was down. I had lost everything. Had lost the house, had lost the car. I rode DART bus, our public transportation, and the train to look at Momentous for the very first time. And I sat there and went through this presentation, and I knew without a shadow of a doubt that this was going to be an incredible vehicle that will help change the lives of many people. But I got to tell you, once you make that decision that you're going to do something and make a difference in your life, you got to know that your faith will be tested. Are you hearing me? The minute you decide that you're going to make a difference for you and your family, your faith will be tested. But it's only a test. It's kind of like when you're watching TV and they're giving that alert, doo, 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 in the event of an emergency. It's giving you instructions on what you need to do. But it's talking about in the event. It's preparing you. A faith untried and tested can't be trusted. It's only a test. So you got to be willing to go through it to get to it. Here's what I mean. I'm riding the bus and the train to the corporate office every day to work my business. I didn't have a car. For the first 4.5 months, I'm riding the bus and the train. The company's meetings are a little less than a half a mile from where the corporate office is. I would walk from the office to the DoubleTree with my suit, with an umbrella because it's in the heat of June, would go in the bathroom at the DoubleTree, get napkins, put water on it, cool myself off because my body temperature is up, and do a meeting. Didn't let anybody know that I was walking, I was too embarrassed. But I had a why that was so big and strong that I didn't care what I had to go through to get to it. I didn't care what test I had to go through, I was going to make it happen. Are you willing to go through your test? Because everyone's test is different. I don't know what you're going to have to go through to make a difference in your life. I don't know. But the question is, are you willing to do whatever it takes for you and your why? So at the same time, I'm walking. I'm living in low-income apartments. The second month I'm there, they break in there and steal everything. They steal everything. I'm broke. I didn't have any insurance. I remember taking pictures. I was dreading even cleaning up the place. Clothes everywhere. They emptied drawers and just turned them over. They cut through our furniture. And I remember my baby girl. Coming up to me crying and said, "Daddy, they stole my shoes." And I took pictures of everything. And I sent a message to Tim Sparkman and to Andy. I said, you know what? It's game on. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make a difference to get my family out of this situation. So I would ride that train every day. I would ride that bus every day. And I'm not telling you this for an applause. I'm just letting you know you got to be willing to go through it to make a difference in your family's future, in your life. I don't know what that test is, but you got to know it's only a test. It's all designed to help you grow as a person. It's like a rubber band. The function of a rubber band, it works when it's being stretched. You will be stretched. Are you willing to be stretched to make a difference in your life? See, if you want to make a difference in the world, you have to make a difference in your world. And by you making a difference in your world, we can all make a difference in the world. Does that make sense? I had people trying to discredit me. Are you hearing me? I had people lying on me, but I don't care. I know that God knows who's going to be in and who's not going to be in my business. I can't control that, and neither can you. What you can control is how many people you talk to about this opportunity. That's what you can control. A closed mouth don't get fed in this business. You must be willing to open your mouth and talk. Does that make sense? Are you willing to do it? Are you willing to make a difference in your family's future? Well, let's do it and change the world. Thank you, everybody.